Hey folks, this is Shane from Performance EV. Welcome to our latest video. Today we're going to be continuing tearing out the interior of our Porsche 911 project car. So today we're continuing to take out the interior of the project car. We got about halfway through last time. I time boxed myself to 2 hours and that wasn't quite enough time to even get the carpets out, it turned out. But we're going to pick up where we left off and try and get a bit more done. If you like what you're seeing on these videos, please like, share and subscribe. Click the notify icon if you want to see more. I really enjoyed doing these and I'm hoping that you're enjoying watching them. Anyway, let's go and take a look and see what we get done. Alright, we're continuing the teardown of, or removal of our interior. Same deal as last time. We're going to try see what we can get done in 2 hours. What we're going to focus on now is removing these rear panels. That'll make it easier to get the main set of carpets out and is required, I believe, for the rear carpets. So these are initially held on by the seat retaining pin, which is a 6mm hex nut, and then two T20 Torx, which should give me access behind the speakers to some actual connections. So let's get the speakers off. There we have it, a speaker. I'm going to take a good look at the how these are wired in so I can make sure to wire them back properly. Sound deadening behind there. I guess that keeps things nice and quiet in the car. Alright, I'm going to move on to the hex bolt here, which is also the rear seat locking pin. Alright, so that came off too. Alright, I'm going to see what I can do now to get these out. Alright. Okay, so we're going to work our way around and try and just undo the connections around here. Alright, the other thing we need to remove is this trim panel here, because apparently there's a Phillips head screwdriver in behind it here. There's one last connection in the back and behind here. Now we should be able to pull this out. Alright. The last of the carpet off on this side. Move over to the other. So lessons learned for the coupe, you only need to remove these speakers in order to access the connections, and then there are 3 contact points, one right at the back, one just above the speaker, one to the side, the Phillips head screwdriver behind here, and then the lifted off the 2 connection points here and here. So the only remaining physical connection between this carpet and the car is up the front here, where we've got the front pieces glued to the bulkhead. There are a couple of tabs at the top here. I'm going to see if I can get them out, get the carpet over them without having to cut it or rip it or anything like that. Not much space for a camera, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, let's see if we can pull this out and get the rest of it out the other side. Main carpet out. Let's see what we need to do to get this bit out. What needs to happen for this rear carpet? Alright, trying to remove this rear panel. Seems to be at least one catch at each corner and potentially one in the middle. Ooh. I think we're there. Oh, nice. Might undo one bolt, just try and pivot the wiper motor out of the way so I can yeah, pull the carpet out without damaging anything. Alright, I'm gonna move on to these side panels. Alright, bunch of clips at the back of this. So now we know where they are. more easily get them off the other side. Alright, now it's time to do the front ones. Similar job, a little bit of careful brute force to get them off. There we go. So that's them out. Now we need to undo a couple of things up here and we can remove the headliner. Alright, so we've got a selection of hex and torques to undo to get these things out. That's a Phillips head, not Torx. So you got 3 different types of screw heads for this one section. Alright, so that's those bits removed. Now I think we can try and remove the headliner. Basically it's a combination of staves across the top and then a wire along the side to hold it in place. So we'll see if we can prise the wire down. We should then be able to free it front and back. Pull this out. Then to get it down, it's just a question of flipping these staves that go across the middle. Flip them down and then they'll pop out easily either side. And then we're just left with the front piece, which clips in. Alright, so there's 4 clips either side. And that's it off. Now we just need to slide this out and we're good. So there we have it, one beige interior successfully removed. Took about 4 hours in total, I'd say, to do that, but worth it. Now we just have to do the reverse and put the black interior into the car. The one thing we haven't removed yet is the dashboard, but we'll do a separate episode about that one because it's pretty in-depth and pretty complicated, so better to cover it off as a separate subject. Yeah, successful couple of days work. Alright, we did it. Got the interior out, everything except the dash, as I said. I did manage to get some footage, or lose some footage. I don't know whether I didn't hit record or whether it ended up getting deleted, but I don't have anything of me taking off the door panels, so when I'm putting them back on, I'll make sure to go into some detail on where all the connections are, just in case you try and do this yourself and want to see what's going on before you undertake the task. So anyway, that's it for now. I've now got some space back. The newer interior was basically sitting in front of my workspace here, so I couldn't actually do anything on the motor. Now that we've got access to it again, I've got the parts from the new interior kind of just loosely sitting in the car, and I'll do a video of the reinstallation of that at some point. But now we can start looking at the motor and inverter again as well. So yeah, if you've liked these videos, please like them on YouTube, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, click notify if you want to hear about when we've got new videos being released, and other than that, thanks for joining us. I've enjoyed doing this and I hope you've enjoyed watching.